My name is Nick. I'm from Oakland, California, and I work at a small biotech company in the North Bay. And one of the main reasons I was interested in telomeres was because my background is as a pharmacist and a scientist, mostly in the drug development space, and I was interested in incorporating a diagnostic like telomeres into my lifestyle to understand kind of where I stand from an age and health perspective. So I had a back injury a few years ago, which basically restricted me from working out for a few years. And I got back into working out, was kind of getting my weight down, but I didn't really know exactly how I was doing other than just my physical health. And so I wanted to kind of get a better idea of where I was at from the telomeres perspective, and also kind of give me a benchmark. So in the future, when I change my habits, my diet, my exercise, I can kind of use that as a benchmark in the future. Yeah. So the entire process for me researching the test wasn't very long. I think I saw a few commercials on TV, which got the idea in my head to then move forward and do the diligence behind the actual test itself. Because I'm a scientist, I understand that these things it's important that they're validated and published by respected authors. And once I basically checked those boxes, I think the same day that I finished doing that on the internet, I ordered the test and went forward with it. So I had actually no expectations about what my results would be. I kind of in the back of my head thought they would be probably around my age. I knew I had, like I said, an injury in the past, so I was kind of working from that. And so I had kind of expectations that they would fall in line with my actual age. And to be honest, I was quite shocked when I got the results back, because it was actually quite a bit older than I really was. I think I was 57 or something like that in telomeres. And so that basically scared the crap out of me, and resulted in me kind of changing some things and trying to get to a better number. Yeah, so over the next 6 months after I got my first number, three main things. One thing was I started working out a little more often, not necessarily more aggressively, but more often, a few times a week, primarily CrossFit, so increased the frequency of days I would be training. I also tried out a few different supplements that I hadn't tried out before, just to see if those would make any differences in addition to the kind of regimen that I was already on. The big thing for me, which has been my entire life, was basically a bundle of stress nonstop, and I knew people been telling me that, and I need to work on that. And so that was one of the areas I kind of wanted to focus on primarily, to bring down my stress levels and kind of get that number down the next time I tested. When I got my second test in the mail, I opened it up and absolutely blown away. I think I had shaved 10 years off of my telomeres. And I immediately showed my wife, called my friends, and just another kind of confirmation that all the hard work that I'd put in over the past 6 months was working. And in a way it was really good, because I was deciding whether or not to continue the exercise regimen, the supplements, the mindfulness, and that was kind of just another confirmation that what I was doing was the right thing, and that I would continue to do it as well. I would definitely recommend telomeres to my friends and family. In fact, I already have. It's made a big effect on my life personally, and I know I have a lot of friends who are in the same field as me, work out like I do, and it would definitely benefit them as well.